Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before a single brick is laid or a drop of concrete is poured, there is one phase that determines whether your house stands straight or leans like the Tower of Pisa. Today, we're going deep into the setting out process. From the first measurement to the final scoop of the excavator, I'm showing you exactly how to take a 2D plan and turn it into a 3D reality. We'll cover site planning, site clearing, stripping topsoil, setting profile boards, applying lime, checking diagonals, confirming dimensions, and finally, foundation excavation. Every great project starts with a clean slate. Site planning involves studying your blueprints and identifying exactly where the structure sits relative to property boundaries. Once the location is pegged, we move to site clearing. This isn't just about aesthetics. We need to remove trees, bushes, and debris that could interfere with our string lines or machinery. Next up, stripping. You cannot build on organic topsoil. It's spongy, it holds moisture, and it decomposes over time, which leads to foundation settlement. We strip the top layer until we hit the natural firm ground. Usually, this is about 150 mm to 200 mm deep across the entire building footprint. Now, we get technical. We set up profile boards, or batter boards. These are horizontal timber boards fixed to sturdy stakes, placed well outside the actual excavation area. Why? Because once we start digging, the corner pegs will vanish. The profile boards hold the memory of your walls. We drive nails into the top of these boards to secure our string lines, which represent the center lines or faces of your foundation walls. Once our strings are perfectly positioned, we transfer those lines to the ground using lime. This creates a bright white map for the excavators. It's much easier for a machine operator to follow a thick white line than a thin nylon string. This is the moment of truth. To ensure your building is perfectly square, we use the 3-for-5 rule or check the diagonals. Measure from the top left corner to the bottom right, then from the top right to the bottom left. If the building is square, those two measurements will be exactly the same. If they aren't, your walls won't meet at 90 degrees. Before the heavy machinery starts, do a final walk through. Measure the distances between your lime lines and compare them to the architectural drawings. Check the offsets from the boundary fences. It is a lot cheaper to move a string line now than it is to move a concrete wall later. Finally, we dig. Whether you're using a backhoe or doing it by hand, the excavation follows the lime markers to the required depth specified by your structural engineer. Always ensure the bottom of the trench is level and clear of any loose soil before you even think about pouring concrete. And there you have it, a perfectly set out site ready for steel and concrete. It's all about precision, patience, and a lot of measuring. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for the next phase, rebar and footings. Happy building!